Once again, the What It Takes Radio Company. We present one of our premier programs in cooperation with a variety of you in the Transformation Project. And today, our transformation story takes us to the west side of New York City. Let's hear the story.
Stay with me.
I love you so much.
Don't leave me.
Whatever you want, I'll do.
Hold me.
Oh, forever.
Tighter.
It'll be all right. I know it. We're really together now.
But it's not us. It's everything around us.
Then I'll take you away when nothing can get to us. Not anyone or anything. Peace and quiet and open air. Wait for us somewhere.
There's a time for us. Someday a time for us. Time together with time to spend. Time to look. Time to care.
Somewhere we'll find a new way of living.
We'll find a way of forgiving. There's a place for us, a time and place for us.
Hold my hand and we're halfway there. Hold my hand and I'll take you there. Somehow, someday, somewhere.
Greetings once again, friends, and yes, from West Side Story, a story from long ago, though it seems that many times the very things they were talking about, poverty, criminality, gang warfare, all of those things were taking place on the west side of New York many years ago. West Side Story, and as I oftentimes tell you and remind you, hey, the most powerful words in the English language are, when it comes to communication, is let me tell you a story. So on this Memorial Day weekend, I want to take just a few minutes on our Transformation Day. Remember, Friday flowing into the weekend is when we take time that our interesting idea is focused on transformation. The Transformation Project, working in conjunction with my good friends my good friend Joe Pine, and there will be a number of us joining him coming this week on the 30th of May as he talks about the book on the transformation economy, and reach out to Substack Transformation Book, Substack Transformation Book, or you can contact me or contact Joe, and we'll be happy to let you know where you can perhaps attend that Zoom conversation about transformation. This is the Memorial Day weekend here in America. Now, obviously, it's a 3-day weekend, and most people just celebrate it that way. It's the start of summer, usually, but it also is about to remember a time and place and space where people paid the price because freedom, the ability to make good choices, to live life as you please, as I oftentimes say, to live the life you'd like to live, to be able to have a good life. Those are things that are still oftentimes very difficult to achieve, and we're seeking ways to create some transformations that could make it possible. Well, very briefly, West Side Story. Um, there's a place for us. Think about that. Now, my friend Joe has reminded us that when it comes to transformation, time is of the element. Very important. But I also suggest that there's a place. There are places where transformation, the things that are necessary, the people that are necessary, the things that can enable this to happen or can be guided and created, oftentimes it's to be in the right place at the right time. And as the song says, there's a, there's a place for us. And as I say, you are trying to find that place in your own life, the place where you can have your place and perhaps at your pace. And perhaps where you can also find a little grace, a place of grace, and a place and time where things can come together, where things can be created, where relationships can be enhanced, and perhaps knowledge comes from information, and knowledge gives birth to wisdom, and wisdom gives birth to the power of making wise choices and wise changes that lead to transformation. That's what we're seeking, not just change, but perhaps something much deeper, much more personal. And as the lovers are saying, where we can learn, where we can love, where we can care, you know, that's what we're looking for. Learning and loving and caring and connecting, flourishing. That's what they wanted, in the midst of the gang warfares and fights, two people from two different ethnic and cultural environments are saying, what does it take? How can we find a place where we can thrive as well as survive and perhaps live well and share that living well with others? Oftentimes I say we need to find good songs that will help us. And that's why recently we talked about, Welcome to My World, that old song, Welcome to My World. It's a different world. It's not the same world. Maybe it's a profoundly different world. Welcome to my world. And then perhaps to put together just in our thinking right now, as we look at, I oftentimes use this time of the year for me, the Memorial Day. It's a weekend, and I'm going to start it within the few minutes after I finish this program. That I not only enjoy the weather and the food and the celebrations and the remembrances, but it's a time where I take time to sit down with some music, perhaps an inspirational book and a notebook and say, this is how I want my life to be different going forward right now. These are some of the changes I want to make throughout the summer and the early fall. This is what I want the world to be different come September. Yeah, when I have the September song, when we do the Labor Day holiday, and then when we flow into the end of the year, how do I want my life to be different now? And then find that place and that pace and that space and that time and that teacher and that guide and the things that will be necessary for me to give up as well as to get in so that things can be different. There is a place for us, a time and place, a space, a place of grace for us so that we can indeed live well right now. Live well right now. And who knows, maybe forever. Sing that song this weekend. Enjoy it. Remember it. Sing it and say it to someone you love. You know what? There's a place for us. There's a time for us. There's a space for us. There's a mission for us. There's goodness for us. And there's something deep inside of us that we want to bring outside of us, make a reality for us, and share with others. Best and blessings on you as you seek that time and that place. Do it. Do it now. Best and blessings. Thank you for your time. Until next time, bye for now.
There's a place for us, somewhere a place for us, peace and quiet and open air, wait for us somewhere. There's a